Hello and welcome back to game number 5 between MbL and Slam. I'm going to try my best to cast this game. I'm a little bit sick right now. Let's see if I can actually do it. If it's going to YouTube, then you know it worked. Otherwise, doesn't really matter. Let's see. Mirror match, I think. Game 5 here in the best of 7. And it's a Chinese war, which is very nice for Arena. Not sure what to expect here. We could see like 3 TCs. We could see a castle very early on Chukunu. We could see Monk Rush. Maybe a siege. I don't know how to play this actually. I'm not sure what the meta is on Chinese war, but it should be an interesting game here. I'm gonna start with MbL's map here. With his main gold, very safe in the back, second stone safe in the back, which is already nice for him. The berries very close to the 4 deer inside, which is also really awesome. Doesn't even need to lure the deer, just take them in villages. In the back base he's got an extra gold, which is never wrong to have. The main stone on the side here, this one really close to his base, and even the third gold is inside. Do you see the... no, that's the second. Did I see a third gold? Third gold actually quite far outside, my fault. So second gold inside forward, third gold a little bit away. Doesn't really matter. There's 2 relics in between the 2 players. We saw one on the MbL side. This one maybe a little bit closer to Slam, but MbL can see it already. I don't think we've seen any boar steals this time. I've seen those before actually. Next boar coming in for MbL. Let's see, Slam a little bit faster with the villagers. Probably had the sheep earlier. Don't know, won't really matter here. Let's go for Slam space actually. He's luring deer in from behind. He's got 2 plus 1, I guess 3 deer then. The boar inside, other boar also inside. Yeah, getting it right now. Main stone in the back, second gold inside, close to relic inside. Third gold outside, but not far away. The main gold a little bit forward, which is not too nice, but Slam should be able to deal with that. And an extra gold inside his base as well. No, that's pretty fair actually. That means we're missing an extra stone. Yeah, there it goes. Actually, there is one. I think we've seen everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relics. I'm gonna go a little bit faster right now. And let's see at what population players are going to click up. Usually you see the 30 population. Castle age, click with Chinese, I think, maybe 29. Anything earlier means you had a really good start, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I expect the players to go at least like 27 population to click up to feudal age. And food for Slam looking good right now, getting 4 farms. Food for MbL even better. 28 population and up for Slam, 28 population, and clicking up for MbL as well, 20 seconds difference actually. Interesting. MbL is not on stone. Slam not on stone either, so nobody's going for the castle or for some pushing. Maybe monks could be on the agenda for go on gold for MbL. Market blacksmith coming up, of course, for both players actually. And going up to castle age, horse coming in for Slam already, so he's had quite a good amount of food. He got the deer in, of course. He can see the relics except for one. He's gonna find it now. There we go. Can see it. Doesn't see any resources except for the gold here for MbL. So you can assume that the resources are relatively safe, and I'm gonna do it slower right now. Let's see, monastery should come up any second. TC actually for Slam first on the main gold, and TC on the main stone close to the wood line. 4 TCs even, wow, that's huge. Not going for Monk Rush or something, only gonna get 1, 2 relics in probably, while MbL doing the monastery and doing 1 TC on the wood and second stone, 1 TC on the wood line. Looks like 3 TCs then to me, but MbL also bought 100 stone. Prices should be up. Yeah, 174, that's definitely 2 times bought. And we're gonna see 4 TCs from both players. Interesting. Not sure if MbL reacted to what Slam was doing or if it was the plan all along. But for now, pretty similar. We're gonna see a little bit of a fight for the relics, maybe, but without too many upgrades. Wheelbarrow coming in for MbL already. Very early in the game, but probably the good idea. Scout protecting the monks, and MbL got 1 relic in, Slam 2, and Slam is gonna get number 3 in. Not sure if MbL can actually see those. Yeah, you can see the relics, you can see the monk dropping the relic. He will be able to see the monk take the relic, and oh, MbL is winning a monk here. Were both the scouts converted at this point? It's possible actually. Was a little bit fast here. Game going really fast, more than speed, relatively slow in 75. Now there's a scout fight closer to Slam space, so I should be able to heal. Oh, losing the scout, that's never good. Going for monks here. Where's MbL's next monk? CF1, only an 80% creation. And now it's gonna be a fight for this relic. MbL, how many relics does he have? He's only got one, so he actually really wants to get this relic, I think. Slam should have 3 at this point. 78 villagers for MbL, 68 for Slam. Handcart coming in for Slam there. Stone Shaft mining and Gold Shaft mining 23 minutes into the game. And the Scout's still alive, so Slam will have a hard time getting this relic, but that being said, he's got 3 monks on the way, and he should be able to at least convert the Scout here. There we go, the Scout is gonna run away, and I think MbL might lose the Scout, but the monk will be... Oh, and that was of course a smart decision for MbL. Now Slam can't do anything. MbL actually clicking up to Imperial Age already. 76 villagers against 80 from Slam. Slam is gonna have the resources very soon. Doing University right now, he cannot click up yet, but he will be able to do that very soon. Castle coming up for him, Archery Range coming up for Slam, so he's got the barracks already. And MbL is on stone as well, he can go for a castle. Looks like we're gonna see the Lichu canoes and maybe rams, maybe onagers. Siege probably, I don't, or they might go for, no, there we go, Siege Workshops. Just thought they might go for trebuchets, but it's more likely to see Siege Workshops up here. Archery Ranges, so Slam actually is skipping the Chukunu as far as I can judge, and going for Arbalest line now, wants to get a little bit more production, I guess, and maybe win this in early Imperial Age. Also Stable coming up for him. Ballistics on the way for MbL, Heavy Plow, Handcart now for MbL, a little bit later of course. And I can feel right now this is really not easy to cast, because I'm just yeah, not quite fit. No, that's in German. Not really on top of my game here. Let's call it like this. Second castle coming up for MbL. It was up to Imperial Age first. Let's check what is he actually doing. Mangonels. So we're gonna see onagers and Chukunu production. So probably Elite Chukunu on the way later on. Also still 9 villagers on stone. 9 plus. That's 6, 7, so 15. 16 villagers on stone. Mangonel creation starting in 28 minutes only, so we'll see the upgrades coming in a little bit later. 2 months of redemption, I think that was the Arbalest upgrade, or was it Bracer? I didn't really see it. Bracer is not done. Conscription coming in, and actually night production here from Slam. Onager upgrade from MbL. Conscription with Theocracy from Slam, and this is gonna be interesting. Army composition for Slam here, a little bit uncommon, I guess, or maybe I just don't know about it. Trebuchet now coming up, and Outpost on the right hand side. Probably doesn't want to miss an upcoming forward, which is always a possibility. Third castle coming in for MbL, protecting this stone as it's gold on the front, and Onager upgrade will strike any second. There we go. And I guess Slam probably anticipated the onagers, and therefore going for Cavalier now, plus 2 defense. Going forward a little bit, of course, MbL could see the Cavalier, I think he could, and going back immediately, walling a little bit, has to pull the villagers away now. Bracer coming in, Plague Barding armor for Slam, so it's gonna go for plus 4 Cavaliers. And going for traps now, first 2, gonna hit the castles very soon. Of course, the Chukunu are really strong against Siege here, especially once they are elite. I think MbL is in this case going to use the onagers mainly. Take care of the Cavalier with the Chukunu. Plus 3 attack, of course, done. The trebuchet is not hitting here, which is a little bit confusing to me. Maybe MbL forgot about it. Chemistry for both players. Chukunu fight. MbL is repairing this castle, but he can't get a shot on those traps. Cavalier really strong, plus 4 defense, and as long as those are not elite Chukunu with, yeah, there we go, rocketry, very strong upgrade. The Chukunu just not that strong, at least not in an Imperial Age war. Now Slam with a nice strike on an Onager, going back with the traps he knows, or I guess he doesn't have enough army. This trap is surviving actually, but Slam has to go back. Elite Chukunu on the way for MbL, so it's gonna have fully upgraded Elite Chukunu, except for the defensive upgrades. I think chemistry was done. Yeah, it's been done. Trying to hit the Cavalier, not a bad shot, but the Onager are gonna go down. And the Chukunu Elite now almost fully upgraded. They should be fine dealing with the Cavalier, but of course they're gonna go back in between those 4 castles. Let me actually see. Slam is gonna lose a lot of Cavalier here, killing maybe 1 more Onager if he is lucky. Yeah, happening, then going down. 4 castles in the front here for MbL, very nice. And 3-4 trebuchets up for Slam. Slam got 1, 2, 3 castles as far as I can see, taking stone on the side, taking the extra stone as well. He's got map control for now. But MbL, we've seen it before, he's very patient, and he's gonna take his chance whenever he thinks that it's there. MbL doing masonry now, and leather archer armor, wants to fully upgrade those elite Chukunu. Nice snipe here, I'm not sure if it was a trebuchet or the Chukunu from Slam, killing that Onager, or destroying it. And elite Chukunu against Cavalier, I think MbL should be fine, but he's gonna lose a few units. Slam on the other hand is gonna lose all the Cavalier though to the front. And ooh, castle going down. That's of course a very important factor here. And Slam probably said, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice those Cavalier, but I want to get that castle down. I want to cut the elite Chukunu production. And without elite Chukunu, Slam will have an easy time, because MbL doesn't really have a fast counter to Cavalier and Chukunu from Slam. Resources for Slam looking okay-ish. MbL almost no food, but enough wood and gold to keep elite Chukunu production as well as Onager production going. A lot of idle villages actually for both players. I can see a lot of former farmers. Same though for Slam. I think he's gonna fix it right now, going back to the army and at the same time trying to fix the eco. So players are doing usually. Slam trying to go for MbL's gold, MbL at the same time sending villagers. So we will have a little bit of a fight for this gold. And Slam going with the castle here. MbL is gonna go to the side, I guess, with the elite Chukunu. Yeah, sending the Onagers as well. I think this castle might not go up. Oh, we see counter tower even. Look at this. Watchtower, I'm not sure if that's the right decision, but it's better than nothing. MbL could go for even a second watchtower here. 2 minutes are only now for MbL, it's a little bit late. Cavalier moving forward, maybe trying to snipe a few villages, a few Onagers, but I don't think they're gonna go through the castles here. Instead trying to attack from behind. This castle will not go up, elite Chukunu are there. Actually Slam is going back, doesn't dare to hit the Onagers here. That's a half-built castle, it's never good, losing like 400 stone. Maybe 350. Let's see how Slam is going to react. I think he's going to go with the traps now and with this army. A little bit faster maybe. 75 speed. Chukunu is killing trebuchets really fast. Also, when they're micro, they're killing Cavalier really fast. And that's beautiful, of course. Create a choke point and then make sure to kill a lot of Cavalier while there is not enough area, enough space to attack for the Cavalier actually. This trap will go down, but so will a lot of Cavalier here. MbL still with a good amount of gold. Slam on the other hand, only 500. Of course, Slam got more relics, so in the long term he should be fine. He's also taking extra resources. He found the extra gold, of course. Same for MbL here. And Slam is actually going to be able to finish the castle just barely. He's not going to lose too many villages. And that's a very important castle here for Slam. He's also doing a elite Chukunu upgrade, which is a smart thing to do here. He won't be able to produce Cavaliers for too long. They're just costing too much gold. And I think it's time to switch into some trash here. Maybe light cap for Slam is a very good option, and I imagine MbL could go for halberdiers or maybe even at least pikemen. Not sure though if that's the right thing to do. Not sure what this watchtower should do here. It's a little bit far away, I feel. 8+3, good 11 range, could be fine. Just being a little bit annoying, and Slam is gonna say, hey, what the hell is happening? But Slam should be able to deal with this. Now the trebuchet is coming up for MbL, hitting that castle on the front here. Slam does not have any villages close, so he's gonna lose this castle most likely. Also cat burn down for MbL, going for siege ram, very nice, doing the full siege now. Cavalier moving towards these elite Chukunu, but also elite Chukunu for Slam coming in. Rocketry is missing, and Slam is again losing a lot of Cavalier. Army better for MbL. Look at the 65 against 45. Ooh, this might be the deciding fight of the game here. There's a lot of Cavalier going down. That's so much gold just wasted, and MbL doesn't lose as closely, or doesn't lose as many units as Slam. And Slam is losing a lot here. The traps almost going down, and there's 3 traps hitting, but the siege rams moving forward, and now MbL double army almost, and he is in a very commanding position at this point. He's hitting the castle with 1 trebuchet, but it's going to be enough. And he's taking this wood because why not? Having villagers to the front and still working, that's good. Stable going down really fast as well. Now Slam will be able to hold this castle for a while, but MbL in the score lead. 1k7 score lead, roughly 118.7 against 157 population. Villagers almost the same, but MbL just got a lot more army. One about AOC, and was probably a messenger to one of the players, and Slam actually resigning at this point. Maybe he thought he doesn't have enough gold to fight this. Onagers and Siege Ram, of course, that's really hard to deal with only Cavaliers and Chukunu. And I think Slam should have switched into Siege earlier on. He's gonna lose this castle, he's gonna lose this gold. And MbL, really strong game. I think Slam could have gotten on a little bit longer maybe. Should have switched into some trash probably earlier and into either Onagers or Siege Ram. One of both should be done, I think. But very nice game here for MbL, especially doing the right upgrades at the right time, I feel. Again, was able to defend, was giving up a little bit map control in earlier Imperial Age. But Elite Chukunu is the way to go here, I think. And once you let one player is going Elite Chukunu and the other is not going on, it's just it's really hard to deal with. Also, we've seen, who was that? That was Lovecheng against Skittle or something like that, where the Chukunu against Mayans. I'm not sure if that was right. The Chukunu were just so strong, and they survived almost until the end. But that was a very strong game that I remember. I hope you enjoyed this one, and this is gonna go into game number 6, which is, I think, pick your enemy civilization. Let's see what's going to happen there, and yeah, GG.